Hi, my name's Kevin and welcome back to Tractors in Life. Well, it just stopped raining. You know, I think about, I don't know, 100 years ago, I owned a landscape construction company. And in March, we'd hire all our seasonal workers and get ready to hit the lawns, you know, April 1st. Well, this is almost the middle of May now. I've cut my lawn a couple times. This is the kind of weather that can put a landscape, a lawn maintenance, a construction company right out of business, because you bring out all this extra payroll, you got to pay these guys or, you know, they're going to go somewhere else, and you don't have the money coming in. I mean, spring is obviously the time when you make the lion's share of your money, and yeah, you're unable to get on the properties to do the work that you've been hired for. Yeah, I think about those guys, you know, about every time it rains. Yeah, it's just, it can be disaster. It really can. So we've got some work to do on the garden. I actually talked about it in a previous episode. Got to kind of rebuild the bottom rails. Going to do that, and then probably going to cut up the wood that we take off for firewood. Going to burn that in the fire pit. And yeah, tomorrow, speaking of the weather, I got a call from the company that seals our driveway, and they're going to come out tomorrow. So hopefully we've got some good weather. So I'm going to kind of prep the driveway, get it cleaned up, and you know, get all the kids' cars out of there and get the driveway sealed. You know, having your driveway sealed makes a huge difference in your curb appeal of your house. So I'm kind of excited to get that done. It's just kind of the rituals of spring too. Thanks for joining us. All right, so we've got 2x10s. It's a beautiful day. It really is. Windy, but it's in the, I don't know, low 60s right now. Going to be close to 70 today. So if you weren't with us in the last episode, we talked about the garden. These are 1x6s. I don't know, I built this garden 5-6 years ago, something like that. And as you can see what's happening, the weight of the tractor when I'm tilling, it's pushing this bottom out. So what I'm gonna do, over here is a 2x10. I'm gonna replace all the sideboards on both sides with 2x10s. It'll look a lot nicer, but honestly, I kind of messed up. I got 8-footers. I should have got 2 16s. It would have made this a little easier, but that's all right. It'll still look better and it'll get the job done. So we'll start tearing it apart. How are you, buddy?
Dave from Perfect Sale, how are you?
Hey, I always film this every year. Is that okay? We put it on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm the owner. My name's Dave. I'd love to have it.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Sounds good. What we're doing, we're making up for rain, so we got a prep crew out today. So me and him are going to show up. We're going to prep it. We're going to put the sign in the ground, and then the seal crew is going to follow behind, all right?
Okay, how far along?
They're probably 45 to an hour behind us.
So we should have a good couple hours of grind.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I've used a few different companies over the years, but these guys for the past several. And this is just one reason why. Other companies would come along with just a handheld blower and kind of give it a quick blow off and that. And you can see the detail these guys go to. So that's actually the owner on the, that blower is pretty cool, it really is. And he told me that their sealing crew is about 45 minutes to an hour behind them. So, yeah, looking forward to it. This makes all the difference in the way the house looks. It really does. Go make some money. All right. Still not totally dry. I love seeing small businesses succeed. I really do. I'm going to put the bottom of the screen the telephone number for this company, Perfect Seal. If you're in the Western New York area and you need driveway sealing, I highly recommend these guys. I think this is probably the 4th year in a row that I've used them. And you saw one of the reasons was the prep. And I just love the overall curb appeal improvement to the house. Take a look at this. Yeah, this is the difference. And the streaks you see are just simply because it's not totally dry yet. But yeah, just love the way that looks. Well, this should be interesting. It's pretty wet out here. Well, I should have paid attention to my instincts. The problem is the rain simply will not stop. And I knew that we had rain coming. This is a Monday. I knew we had significant rain coming on Wednesday. And what my plan was, I was going to cut the grass today. And then after cutting it, I was going to put a weed and feed on the lawn. But you know, I just simply did not want to go over the lawn again with the tractor pulling the trail behind spreader. And I couldn't even get it all cut. You see me doing the side section here. I did the very back. And then you'll see I was able to do the front simply because we don't have the clay there that we have in the rest of the property, and the moisture percolates. So, yeah, the very back of the property I could not do either. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is going to be, to be honest with you, but I do know I want to get that weed and feed down, and I know I have to have 24 hours of dry after that. So yeah, this plan did not go well. You could see me telling my son there, kind of cut it. I don't even really want to put this on the channel with the way that the lawn turned out. And you'll see right here just part of it with some of the mud tracks. So yeah, I just basically abandoned it. Yeah, so here's the deal. I've got, I think, 16 days until I have my shoulder surgery. So I'm on the clock big time. I'm trying to get as much done. Yeah, I'm rushing it, but I've got to get stuff done. In addition to, keeping the grass cut, fertilizing, all that stuff, I've got 5 yards of garden mix coming in a couple days that's got to go in the garden. I got to figure out how I'm going to get the tractor across the lawn without tearing everything up. And then, of course, the garden's got to get tilled. Tess is going to want to plant at the end of May, and that's just going to be within a couple days of my surgery, so I'm not going to be much use to anybody for a while. So yeah, I'm rushed. I'm trying to get things done. A bunch of other stuff too. You got to figure. I even had to figure out how am I going to get a shirt on. The doctor told me that the key is I can't pull my elbow away from my body. So a lot of button-down shirts, I guess. I don't know. We'll get through it. A lot of worse things in life than that. Not trying to whine, but it is something that I have to think about. And I'll tell you something else I think about is your continuing support. I can't tell you how much it means to us. If you've already subscribed, we thank you so much. If you've not and you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. And until next time, God bless you all, and we'll see you soon on Tractors in Life.